What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be going over 3 extra charges that you should be charging. Alright, ignore this thing right here. This is actually my microphone. I want better quality for the videos, so I'm going to test out my microphone audio for this instead of the camera audio. But we're just going to cut right to the chase. Number one is honestly one that we've been doing for a while, and it's made life so much easier. That is charging for dog droppings. A lot of times when you go into people's backyards to mow, you get back there and there's so much dog droppings that you can literally smell it. Like, it hits you in the face like a wall of just like gross poop smell. Then you're stepping in it and it gets all over your tires and your mower wheels, and it just smells for the entire day. Now, right off the bat, in our contract, we explain you gotta pick up your dog poop. If you don't, we're gonna charge you a $10 fee every time it's not picked up. And our clients, they also know when we're coming as well. Most of the time, unless it rains, for example, we're gonna be coming at the same time every single week. And because people don't want to be charged $10 a week extra, they go out and they pick up their dog poop the day before or right before we get there. If you hit your clients with that extra charge, they're going to be more incentivized to, not take that charge on and go pick up the dog poop, thus making your life a lot easier. Especially if you got in an enclosed trailer. Man, when it gets on the mower wheels and you pull into that trailer, your trailer smells for the entire day. Number 2, overgrown edges. Now, we include edging as part of our weekly service, but you gotta remember that's to maintain the edge. If you get a new client and they have an overgrown edge to the point that you have to use a blade edger and you're cutting off inches of sod, you gotta charge extra for that. So if we ever get a new client and we see it's overgrown, we just charge a one-time $30 fee to get that all cleaned up. And obviously the rest of the services, it's gonna be included in that weekly price. We'll maintain the edge for free. Guys, please just charge a one-time extra fee, because if you don't, you're gonna have that first-time customer kind of be using you. You're doing all this extra work for free, and sometimes edging can take an hour if it's bad enough. But that one-time $30 fee kind of makes it worth your time, and then after that, you can maintain it very easily for free. All right, number 3, and this is the last one, overgrown grass. This might be the most important one. If you've mowed before, I think we have all experienced grass that is shin high, sometimes even knee high. Overgrown grass happens a lot in the spring, but as well as clients that call you for one of those one-time mows, or it's your first time doing a service for them. If you get there and their grass is completely overgrown, it is taking you double or triple the amount of time because you have to sit there and bag it or mow it 3 or 4 times. You better be charging extra for that. For the most part, we charge double. If it's completely overgrown, we call it a double mow. So we're pretty much gonna charge you double for that. Because if we're sitting there spending over an hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours on your yard, we're gonna charge you double. Now, if it's just ridiculously long, we're spending 3 hours there. Now, it's rare, but sometimes we'll charge a triple mow. That's gonna be more rare, but I think the main thing you wanna focus on is if somebody's yard is just completely overgrown, up front, you wanna make sure they know that you're probably gonna charge them for a double mow. Guys, please charge more for overgrown yards. It's gonna make it worth your time, and you're not sitting there doing 10 times the amount of work for the same price as it should be taking you half an hour or less. Now guys, if you follow those 3 extra charges, I promise you, you're gonna make your time worth a lot more, and you're not gonna be wasting time and earning less money. All 3 of those extra charges are completely reasonable, and a lot of people do them as well as us. We charge those. Charging these extra charges will allow you to profit a little bit more on your time as well. I'm gonna put up one of my TikToks right here of a yard that is a perfect example of a double charge. Yeah, I know, ridiculous. So that's an example of a yard, obviously completely overgrown. We double charge them for that. Those are the 3 main ones. Obviously there's more that a lot of people charge, but I feel like those are the big 3, and that are completely reasonable to add into your contracts or to tell customers beforehand. And remember, the key word there is beforehand. You don't want to mow and then tell them it's going to be double afterwards. People will get very angry with you and they might not want to pay you. So if you show up to a yard beforehand, they have overgrown edges, dog poop, overgrown yard, tell them beforehand. It'll make it a lot less awkward. But thank you guys so much for watching. We just hit 300 subs, so I just want to say thank you very much. And I have something a little special to celebrate that. We're gonna be eating in the next video the world's hottest chip. I have 2 of these. They're Carolina Reaper chips. I have 2 of those, so I'm gonna have to figure out who to do that with, either my best friend or an employee. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for the 300 sub special. But yeah, I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for watching.